Central has not produced any of the two before. They have only produced the Senate President, and again we asked further that it should be given the Speaker of the House of Representatives with the outcome of the zoning that has been announced by the ruling party and also the incumbent and incoming ruling party. This speakership has also been zoned to another geopolitical zone. Therefore, we are saying, like I analyzed during my speech, the 6 critical positions are President, Vice President, Senate President, Speaker of the House of Representatives, Secretary to the Government of Federation, and the Head of Civil Service of the Federation. Therefore, we are simply demanding and asking that it should be considered for the office of the Secretary to the Government of the Federation. And specifically to say, if somebody has performed, you need to appreciate and acknowledge that person. Even if for whatever reason that has happened, or circumstance of a political terrain that happened, the incumbent and outgoing governor of Plateau State, Governor Lalong, who was the Director General of the Campaign Council of the APC, having won the presidency at this point, deserves to be considered for that position. Whoever is asking for it, he will be given another position as compensation.
What's the percentage you already expect to be given to the Central?
Well, for issue of if we are asking for that, you will be behaving like an Oliver Twist. We'll be asking for too much. There is constitutional provision of the number of what do you call it, ministers from each state. So we don't be asking for something that is out of order. So the adequate number required and specified for the North Central should be given. It's just that we ask also that they should look at technocrats, those who can perform. We're tired of people going to offices and disappointing Nigerians. There are more than enough human resource capital in the North Central that if you are choosing for any position, they will be able to satisfy the yearnings of the populace.
If the demand is not given, what next?
Well, I had given about a week or two ago, I had also said it that when we were asking for the speakership of the House of Representatives, if the demand is not met, there will always be another way, but we don't want to ask for a second option. We need to insist on the first one that we're asking for.
Why do you feel Lalong is the
Well, I have said it earlier that he has, even for whatever reason, it's a collaborative and participatory affair that the APC campaigned and has been declared winner of the presidency, being the Director General of the Campaign Council. If he didn't work, the election wouldn't have been won in the favor of the party.
Thank you.
God bless.
Bilal. I am the Executive Secretary of the Nigerian Forum for Peace and Good Governance Initiatives, and I'm from North Central as well. We are here to categorically place our demands on the incoming administration, considering the huge contributions that the North Central region has made to ensure their emergence in all ramifications. And then our first demand for the position of the speakership was not met. And then here we are gathered here again. If that first demand was met, then we wouldn't have been here. But since the first demand for the position of the speakership was not met, and then it is zoned to another region, and then we deem it necessary and compelling that we must come again to ensure that we placed another demand for the incoming administration to ensure that this an inclusive governance, a governance that each and everyone is going to actively participate, considering the huge roles that they have placed in the emergence of the administration. There are 1,001 persons in North Central that fit in for this position that we are requesting for. Our huge human resources in North Central, of course, can never be emphasized. And that if you look at those people from North Central region that has been in one position or the other, they have delivered excellently. So there are 1,001 persons that are qualified in North Central Nigeria that are supposed to be the Secretary of the Federal Government. But we are micro-zoning it to Plateau State. And then this is simply because of the huge role that the governor of the state has played in the emergence of His Excellency Bola Ahmed Tinubu, serving as the director of his campaign. They have weathered the storm together. They have worked through thin and thin to ensure that they come on board. And then coming on board, it is important that good intention deserves good motivation. If the North Central is being motivated with this position, it means it is just a call to do better. My name is Abdullah Bilal.
Your designation,
I am the Executive Secretary of the Nigerian Youth Forum for Peace and Good Governance Initiative. I am from North Central Nigeria, and I am part of the one-day public discourse on participatory democracy and the role of North Central in the Nigerian journey so far.